name is Andrea Trevino. I am an animation student. I am 22 years old and I have currently been in the degree for about 3 to 4 years and I'm heading for my last year. Something that made me want to major in animation is that ever since I was young, I was very exposed to movies, TV shows, and video games, thanks to my father and my family. So going into those kinds of media outlets, such as video games, for example, really gave me a way to kind of escape the reality in a sense and really helped me relax when I was having some troubles or when I just wanted some time to either play with friends or by myself. It just really gave me that kind of escape from reality. Things that inspire me to kind of like do my work and keep on going would be the media that I consume. So I consume a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, a lot of video games that make me want to keep creating and create new things and things that I haven't seen before, or maybe things that I have seen before, and kind of work with the knowledge of what I have seen and what I want to create to kind of follow that. Some great examples would be Star Wars. I really like Marvel. I really enjoy video games, so story-based video games like Until Dawn. Those are definitely medias that have kept me going and kept me kind of engaged with the field. I love to look at artworks for shows, movies, or video games, and I have a whole collection of them that I like to look through when I'm creating a new project, and maybe it gives me some inspiration for color palettes or some facial expressions or kind of like a mood that I'm going for, and it really helps me express and find the kind of like vibe and aesthetic that I want my work to represent. Some of the strengths that I have would definitely be that I am very open to learning new softwares, and I have developed the ability over time that if something is not working, we scratch it and we go from the start, because sometimes it's better to just get rid of something and delete something than actually try to go in there and fix it. If something doesn't work, it's not going to work. Go again and redo it. Some of the weaknesses that I have are that I have zero to no patience, so I get frustrated really easily, which is something that I definitely need to work on, because this is an industry where a lot of things will not work sometimes and you're gonna have to be there and try to fix it. So if you get overwhelmed or if you get stressed, it's not gonna help at all. Some of the struggles that I face as a student, animation is not an easy career, and it requires a lot of personal time and a lot of personal effort from your part outside of class as well as inside of class. So at first it was definitely a struggle to try to balance that personal life and your own health with workflow. And so I struggled a lot with staying healthy while accomplishing the work that I do, and many hours without sleep or eating or even losing connections with some friends. It really makes you realize all the sacrifices that you need to do, but it also it's not impossible to balance all those things, and I'm still learning how to balance it myself, but it's definitely something that I would consider is a struggle, and it's a struggle, and I definitely want to get better at that. Some advice that I would give for future students is things look hard, but they're not impossible. Little by little, things will start to make more sense. And maybe you're having a hard time getting accustomed to a program, and that's fine. We've all been there. We've all been to that like beginning phase where we have no idea what we're doing and we feel like we're lost, and it sounds like you're speaking another language. But little by little, things will start to make sense. Just dedicated those hours, dedicated those times, but also don't forget to take care of yourself first and foremost, because it's something that our field and industry tends to forget a lot. And finding that, again, that work with life balance and keeping yourself healthy while maintaining and that workflow going is utterly important. Some advice that I would have given my younger self before entering the field or at the start of the field was to look around and really observe the world, really observe the colors that you see, the movements that you see, the lighting that you see, how things affect other things, and the composition of an environment, and just having that eye out and really taking into consideration like the world around you and people's behaviors, people's actions, people's facial expressions, and how they react to certain things. I think it's very important, especially if you want to be an animator and want to portray that sense of humanity and that sense of reality. It's something that you really need to have an eye for and take into consideration. So my goals and aspirations for the future, I would love to work more related in the 3D industry and the video game industry, which is something that I'm very passionate about. Find a job working for a big company that works and is related to the field, and yeah, like absorb as much information as I can while I'm working for companies, to then go out and make my own company and pursue those personal goals that I would love to pursue and make those personal projects that I would be really passionate about. Working for softwares like Unreal or Maya would be mainly what I would aspire to do.